could not win this at all by myself, or even, I mean, it's amazing, all of you. And I just want to do a couple of thank yous to everyone, and of course, the very first thank you goes to my 3 daughters. My little one who inherits my efficiency and drives people nuts. And of course, Brooke, my oldest daughter, Brooke, of which, I mean, I can't even tell you how much she's done for me in this campaign. And Annie, I don't know if any of you have ever seen Ann greet at the polls. Have any of you seen she's standing up on 67. She doesn't stay at the polls. She would actually go up on the highway. Come on, Mom. She's such an energetic, wonderful man. And my family, and of course, all my grandkids, and I think they're spread all over. And they are here, 4 of them are at camp. And then I have to, of course, move to my campaign staff. Chris Holman, right here. He was my consultant. He and I did not agree on the mailers. So we had to, well, I wanted to be a graphic artist, just saying, all my life. And then I think he also thinks he's the best graphic artist ever. So, I got one of the 16. I got to design. But anyway, he knew what to do, and he did it. And, Chris, thank you. Good job. And my dear Emily, who lives in Aledo, and she pulled it off with 3 children, all school age. Just so busy, so responsive, right there every time, even though I would change my mind 6 times. Emily was calm and 20, yeah, 20, which means great. Emily, thank you. For my primary team, there is Bobby with the buns from California. Bobby was my consultant during the primary, and it was a wonderful job with Senator Sparks, so he had to move on to do that. Bobby, thank you for coming up. And I want to recognize my incredible volunteers. Helen? Okay, I'm speechless. I'm just speechless at your love and your support. And who was it that told me at the Burleson sometimes? Ada. She's not here. Ada and there. She said, Helen, they actually come up to me, the Burns people, and go, how much does she pay you? And I was just shocked, and it made me realize how incredible you all are, just of your time. I mean, this is 5.5 months, guys, that we've been doing this. And I just thank you. So my first one goes to Will. Will made thousands of phone calls for us.
I just want to say that, as some of you may have heard, me and my old man, we were up in New Mexico. We were in a motor vehicle. We were in a wreck and going down Morelos, New Mexico from Ruidoso. And, when I was in the hospital there, our vehicle got totaled and we got injured and everything. I'm in the hospital there, and I've got my neck brace on, and there's a lot of dead time there, just in between nurses coming in and stuff. And I just, I thought a lot about all of this. I told Helen when I called her a couple days later, I said, well, you got to win now. When I'm here, and I got to tell you, I just want to tell, kind of emotional. I just want to tell you, Helen, that you made a You made a salty old sea captain a very happy man, and I can't say I'm more proud to see you be my state representative. And I want you to be able to look here to make you see today that you became my state representative.
So special. She's so special. Joe and Elaine Woodward, come on up. Elaine and I have been neighbors for over 40 years, and she has raised 3 girls like I have raised 3 girls. She is amazing, the best neighbor ever. I called her last week, please, Poultry. Can you come up and help on election day? And never hesitated. Elaine, thank you. And her wonderful husband, Cheryl. Oh my gosh. Best neighbors ever.
Amen.
Angelina and Olivia. So I got called 2 weeks ago from Dr. Giuliani, who was a police department. That he had 2 college girls that wanted to come volunteer and knock on doors. They ended up doing a lot more than the next 1 week. They have been awesome. They sat in some next 10 hours or 12. 10 days. Okay, the first day, full time, never complained. And today they were at 2 different floors. They have been awesome. And they both are future leaders. They are going to influence the rest of public policy and the Heritage Foundation. And they're staying in an Airstream. Brian and Sherry, where are you? Brian and Sherry? Are they here? Okay. Wes and Suzette.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so my second meet and greet was at in Cleveland at the grill.
Yeah.
Which grill? Lone Star. No.
No.
West End. West End Grill. Oh man. And Wes stood up at the very back of the room, and I mean, he had a mission. It was so incredible. And then he came up after it, and here you are. You have volunteered the entire campaign. Suzette is not under poll rated. You both are amazing. Thank you so much.
Real quick. I know she goes away, and I embarrass her. But real quick, when we started getting all this stuff in the scorecard about Felix and all his mess, and in Delane, and anyway, Susie said, she told me, she said, I want to find somebody to run against him so we can get him out of there. And I'm like, honey, what do we want to do? And then God sent you. And she and I were committed. Okay, it's done. We're going to put everything we have into you, and we're going to get this thing done. And it's just been such a blessing, and we love it. And I will tell you today, we were at the St. Mark's Methodist Church in Cleveland, and we got a lot of, I think we got 60% thumbs up. We got one, and something like that. And but I where am I going with this? Anyway, she's telling me to shut up. Okay. But I would tell you, the only person there for Burns was a lobbyist from Austin, for the Texas Farm Bureau. And I had a good conversation with him. So anyway, let's do it tonight.
I went over to the Johnson County building in making and Carrollton. Hi, lady. She was my first to come to say, I'm supporting Helen. So we went over to Drew, and it was Linda, and of course Wayne and I. Gary was Linda's campaign manager. So, you were the most. So anyway, they held up the different cards, and Linda drew, and Wayne drew, and I drew the ace, and she looked at it and said, that's one. Your third on the rail. Oh, she's not a good sign. What did you
said, Helen, you want to quit now? I was just being sweet. I did not know how to do it. That's probably Helen. The governor was in Burlington tonight. I'm here with the campaign. I was going to do it. One event I had walking in I put one of the brochures on the door, and there was a burn sign in the yard. And I leave, and about 2 blocks later, there's a truck behind me. He's chasing me. And he comes up to me and says, "Boy, you got some balls. Didn't you say I had a burn sign in my yard?" And I said, "Well, yeah, if there were 3 other couples there, I figured somebody had some sense." And he was a fire marshal at Bill Burns. He said, "a long time friend." And we talked for like 20 minutes. By the time we finished, he said, "You're not going to look easy." So you just never know. But it was hilarious, and he chased me down the street. Of course, I called Helen and said, "Helen, you are a big thing." Our next.
We're going to take a short pause. You all get a refreshment break. And then we're going to make an announcement, and then we're going to finish with the appreciation certificate.
How are y'all? Doing great. Nice to meet you. How's that?
Yeah, not that much.
There you go.
Is door knocking extraordinary late on a Sunday night, right? With me, with Chip, we knock on so many doors together. Jim Austin, his wife, there's a whole reader, all day today. Thank you. Korean dancing. Okay, so my very first meeting is at Grunt and Zimmer. And that's a whole other story that I'm just going to tell you. Korean got up and left. And so I went up to call her, and I took my notebook, and I said, "Please stop. I want to know what happened, what issue, what can I do, what do you want me to do?" And she stood there with me with my notebook on the car. I was ready to write, and she said, "I don't want one more cent of my money going to public school education until they get it right." This lady has taught me a lot about public education. Thank you. And Jesse was the forward. Thank you very much. And you will probably be Thank you. Maggie! Maggie and Carol! So Maggie, you all know Mosquito about the Lone Star Patriot group? Not all of you do? Okay, it's a really tough group. They have really challenging questions. Lyndon and I were, 3 different times out there, winding the show. And man, it was tough. And Maggie came out of there, my first supporter, posted it online, and you have never stopped doing that for me. Thank you. And Carol sat at the Burleson South Courthouse every day last week for early evening voting. 10, 5, 10, 6, whatever. I was there at 6:15 when that asked Carol, you got the whole song. He said, nope, I stayed till 7. Thank you, Carol. James, stay sure. Did you call me? James? I don't know if you all know James ran for Cleveland mayor in the last cycle, and he just met us walking on a Saturday at 10 every Saturday, and you have been coming and supporting us since James. Thank you so much. Neil. This is how Neil. Okay. My very first meet and greet, well, in Burlington, there was a man sitting in the front row in a black robe and wore a coat with a notebook. Like a clipboard notebook, taking notes on his clothes. I mean, my name, and I thought, this looks like the artist. I am going to get crucified. And he came up afterwards, and he said, the only thing I want you to do is stay elected is I want you to dress upside down and coming in from outside of Texas. I've never forgotten that.
You don't want my answer on that.
Thank you. He did a lot of posting for me too. Thank you, Mel. China, where are you here? She's counting, I think. Anyway, Brock, you're back. Yeah. You know what, Brock, you've got 2 volunteers online defending me, coming up with things like permitting, you're amazing. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm hoping that Christmas came early. La 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 la, Kerwin.
Kerwin. Oh, good Kerwin. She is. She's just as hardworking and consistent as anyone I know. She is president of the Conservative Republicans of Texas, and she is amazing. Thank you so much. She's a top defender on my team. Chip Johnson. So Chip, today, 6:30 there, you didn't even leave, I don't think. Not when I was there. But here's the deal about Chip. When I told reading, if someone walks by me and they're looking down and maybe their bones, and if you're looking up and thinking, well, maybe they'll listen to me, and then I will engage in my heart. Now, Chip sees someone 100 feet away and goes after them. Let me tell you about Helen. Amazing man. Chip is our new precinct 3 commissioner for Somerville County. All the love to him, and he loves his community. I didn't know anyone ever. I'm here to thank Chip.
I just want to tell everyone that I don't think most of the people in this room understand how important this day is for Somerville County. The fact that we have potentially Ms. Helen Kerwin as our state representative, people have no idea how important that is. We have worked for this day for years, and we're not there yet. I realize that. But I'm super excited for you. I'm super proud of you. I'm proud to call you a friend. You've done so much for the city. You've done so much for this county. And you've gone through a lot in this campaign. And you deserve all the accolades and everything that you're about to get. Love you very much.
She is counting in Cleburne. Is she here? Guys, okay, Gina's amazing. She's actually watching, but inside the little camera. Took the course in Cleburne. On behalf of me, I thank you, and you just put us together. It's always thank you. Hey, Helen. Oh, there's Franklin. Okay.
He'll be back.
Okay, so there's so much to say about you. This man is more in tune with Johnson County than anything I have ever seen. Every morning he would call me, middle of the day he would call me, every night he would call me about who, about when, about where. I mean, I'm speechless. I mean, you are amazing. And here's what's amazing thing about faith is that, I don't know what I would tell you. I call him my mafia. We got a few secrets, because he has so much on the line with his mission of eliminating property taxes. And it's so important. I'm so excited to take that on. But I did not want him to compromise that mission in case I lost. He would have to take whatever he could from Jordan. So I made sure that he did not show overtly support for me. So for the last 2 months, I mean, he has really, it's kind of been a miracle that he was able to pull it off. And he can now come out of the closet. I would think my talking like and sit on the front porch he would have his coffee mug, and we both had horses to house.
Sitting on her illegal property.
Thank you. About the cancer? Okay, that's right. Okay, this man not only eliminated property tax, which I think we can do this session, the governor's on board, so we can, anyway, we have a lot of people ready to make this happen. But this man single-handedly turned the CAD board in Johnson County over to citizens and elected. So this is the first time out of 254 counties in our state that has a CAD board that represents you, the citizens. No more Hero Boys Club. Tom Morton. Tom was that one I didn't read. Yes, she did. She came up to me and we carried right at 0.3% name recognition in the first poll. I'm up to 76 now in the last poll. Tom came up to me after that first meeting and I had 0 name recognition. And he said, I understand about the war and I understand about school choice, but I really think we need to address the local issues. And I have learned from Tom how right you are. I need to look at our district 58 and listen to you and represent you, and I promise I will. This man inspires.
Last couple of years, kind of went downhill. I confronted him back in July during the day. He didn't give me any answer. He just said, you know what I knew. Get your happy butt down here and tell us what you know. What? Well, he never returned my phone call. We're not keeping anybody from against him. I just don't want to tell you something. Recruit. And then here comes Helen. Yeah, I could complain. Yes,
Russell Bennett. So this is the man that wrote the bill to eliminate our property taxes. And I met Craig and he told me about it and I was asking about it and he said, we gotta talk to Russell. So I called Russell, we met, he over from Houston. He is teaching me all the ins and outs of how we're gonna get this done in the next session. Russell, thank you so much. There's Doug. Check out your car. Ray Cooper. One of the most thrilling things about this campaign was meeting people that I have told you about tonight. And Greg is one of those people I cannot say enough about. He interviewed me on his radio show. He knew it was going to be an ambush. He didn't ask the questions. He got me through it. And later, when I was on another radio show, the same radio station, it was obviously an ambush. And number one is the most popular radio show on Jopo Radio. He walked out and he quit. And he said, I am not going to work. That's just about me. This man gives everything he has. He's one of the most selfless people I've ever met. To his watershed school, which is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Everything in his community, he just gives and gives and gives. He helped him so much, and you all are aware of the 2 or 3 haters online that just wouldn't stop saying that. He defended me. And he done research for me. He's just amazing, amazing person. Thank you so much. It's you. It's you. Our first block walking back in January. Bobby, California Bobby, who was doing all that back then, God was the only one that showed up at the Starbucks in Berlin 4 months ago, 5 months ago. It was raining, and he has never stopped volunteering for me. He puts up signs, he block walks, what else is he doing? He do everything. Mow the yard, feed the horses. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Nancy. Next one. California Bob Last award goes to my top volunteers. And a quick story, I don't know. Do you want to tell this? Do you want to tell this story? Lonnie and Joe, come on up here.
I only know one thing that we want to hear. It was a swamp.
All right, everybody, I have President Donald Trump on the phone. We love you. He wants to say a few words to the crowd. Of course, he's calling because he's so excited about my mom, the new state rep. But everybody, here is the 45th and the 47th president.
Very honored, and I want to call up and congratulate you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
We love your daughter, and she's doing a fantastic job. But right now, most importantly, congratulations. That's a fantastic win. That was not an easy one, and that's a big win.
Yes, sir. How about it for Donald J.
There's a swamp down there in Austin. We got to clean it up. It starts right here. I'm nobody. All I did was get involved. As many people in here as there is, we all, just half of us, got involved. We can change a lot. We need to all do what we can to fix this state and this country.
Yes.
Helen, we love you. We're looking forward to you being our next state rep for House District 58 election.
There's just one other person before I just say two things about what I want to do when I go to Austin. There is someone in this room couldn't do a day without her. Wendy, I want you to stand up. She doesn't have to be recognized at all, but that woman has just done everything for me. The reason I pulled it off is that lady right here. Wendy is the best. But also on the phone we now have Senator Ted Cruz, everybody. Senator Cruz obviously needs no introduction, but a warrior's warrior and a patriot's patriot. And literally the minute we called and asked for the endorsement for one Helen Kerwin, he said without hesitation, I am all in. So he wanted to call and congratulate y'all. Help me welcome him one more time, Senator Ted Cruz.
Tonight, thank you to all of the incredible grassroots warriors that are there. Brooke, thank you for your incredible leadership and friendship and fighting for the state of Texas. And Helen, thank you for stepping forward and answering the call. People of Texas deserve principled conservative leaders standing up and fighting in the legislature, fighting to do the right thing, fighting to deliver on school choice. School choice is a civil rights issue of the 21st century. I'm proud of the incredible job you all did. And I just want to say congratulations to the grassroots warriors that are delivering victory after victory for the people of the state of Texas.
And Senator, before you leave, if we can say one quick thing, and that is tonight was a huge victory for freedom, for liberty, for the Texas House. We're going to make the Texas House Republican again. But Senator Cruz has a race, everyone, and in order to keep Texas the guardian at the gate, we need true fighters. No one's a greater fighter other than maybe our last president than Senator Ted Cruz. And together, the two of them will be unstoppable. But we cannot let the Democrats take this state. And this man on the phone right now needs every one of us, every minute of every day, fighting for that U.S. Senate seat. So, Senator, I don't know if you want to say anything real quick about your race, but we are all in and we're here to support you.
Work to reflect Donald Trump as President of the United States. I believe that's going to happen. I need your help. I need your help to work to re-elect me to the Senate. And we need to work for Helen to win in November and for us to elect strong conservatives across Texas and across this country. And look, the forces of darkness, they set their target on Texas. Chuck Schumer has made clear on their number one target in the country. They're going to spend over $100 million trying to flip Texas blue. They're not going to do it, but they're not going to do it because of the men and women gathered in that room today that are fighting for our liberties, that are fighting for the Constitution, that are fighting for Texas. Tonight is a night to celebrate Helen's victory and to celebrate your victory. But we can take one day of rest and then we need to get back to work and focus on November because we got a country to save. We're going to do that together.
We love you too. Thank you. Okay, so last thing, I just want to tell all of you, this book right here, Who Rules the Texas House, and we all know it's not the Republicans. We all know what happens with the Democratic chair. One of the main things I ran on, one of the main things I promised that I will take and just fight for to get our House of Representatives run by conservatives. We're not going to appoint Democratic chairs. We're not going to let Democratic majorities kill our bills like they did 8 priority bills in the last session. I promise you that. And I also promise you that I will always be open to any of you at any time. I'm representing you. Call, text, email me at any time. I will help you in any way I can. Thank you all so much for winning this race. This race for Helen Kerwin, your next state representative. On behalf of my amazing sisters, our amazing husbands, her incredible grandchildren, where are all the grandchildren? I want the grandkiddos to come on out here. Eliza, Thomas, Zach, Ella. I want everybody up there. Who else do we have? We got all my kids are at school, so they're unfortunately couldn't be here. But listen, there's no doubt that the reason that Helen Kerwin, that my amazing mom, decided to do this was because she believes in freedom, because she understands what's at stake. But it was really the future for her grandchildren that got her into this race. So we're so proud of her. One other quick thing, and we're going to do, I'll hand it off to your next state representative. Today, my smoking hot husband and I, wherever Mark Rollins is, we're working the Burleson Joshua Baptist Church. We were working the polls there. I want everybody, it was probably my dad in the back who's causing all the noise, by the way. Come on, Huey, we're all listening, right? So Mark and I, hey Dad. Well, there's my dad. Something else in a cowboy hat that looks like it. How about my handsome dad, everyone? And Scotty, you come up here too. Mark and I were sitting at the post today. Oh, Daniel's here too, Daniel. And y'all, the sweetest man pulled up. And his name was Steve McKee. And we introduced ourselves, and he said, "We love your mom." And we said, "Well, what's your name?" And he was in a little blue, I don't know, Kia, maybe Mark. And he was still had his mechanic shirt on. He was a mechanic. And what was the name of the Bruce Lowry Chevrolet? And we said, "Steve, thank you for voting for my mom, and thank you for being here." And he said, "Well, listen, anyone that would take the time to walk down our country road on a Sunday night at 10 o'clock and shake my hand and tell me she's going to fight for America, I'll come vote for her every single time." And I thought, this is why we're going to win this race, and this is why Helen Kerwin is going to go to Austin, and she's going to shake things up, and the Texas House of Representatives will never be the same again. Y'all help me welcome. Scott, for Tracy, Emily, thank you all so much. All of you wonderful volunteers that went out in the field with me, went to the events with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. And like I said, I'm going to work as hard as I can for you. Thank you so much for coming in. I know everyone's had an amazing time tonight. Everyone stay, have fun, celebrate the victory, and know tomorrow the work starts again. God bless you. Thank you. One more. I just saw, we walked in, there is Mr. Lyndon Laird. So the first time I met Lincoln was at the Lone Star Patriot Town Hall, right? And he walked in his dark suit and his tie and his perfect little brown hair, and I thought, oh Lordy. And then he got up and answered the questions like a judge, which I think he needs to be someday. A justice of the court. Anyway, Lincoln made a big difference in my campaign by endorsing me the day after the primary. So Lincoln, thank you so much. Okay, y'all enjoy. Drinks and pizza.
One more thing. Hello. So we knew this was going to be a win. We searched far and wide to find a suitable president. And we found it hard day. It was kind of like a hard day. And it was the first suitable over the years.
I was really impressed with not only how much people come here, but you had the governor come in, you had the attorney general come in, you had Chris come. Everybody was supporting each other. You gonna run for judge?
7.54%.
That's a whooping, George. That's a whooping. That's a whooping. That's a 15-point win.